You gotta be on your best behavior. You're worse than going live with your mom. You know that?
No.
You're like a diva trying to get ready over there. Tell everybody hi. Can you tell everybody hi?
Hi.
You're not gonna be shy, are you? All right. Hello, internet world. We haven't been live in a while. It has been a crazy, crazy, crazy busy summer. So hopefully everybody's doing good. Everybody's surviving all the craziness going on everywhere. See a lot of you guys already in here. Got several of you showing up. I figured it might be a kind of a low count tonight. We got it's been a long time since we've been live. We've been busy, haven't we? We have been all over the place. Close this up. So got Travis in here, Skinner, Husky, Robert, um, Blue Ridge Kennels, Joyce, Lafayette, Indiana. How are you this evening? Lafayette, Indiana is not that far away. We were up there pretty close to Lafayette not too long ago. We went to the big high limits race in Kokomo. So Southern Ohio, Tom, the Wolf W, David. Wolfie, how have you been, man? It's been a while since I've seen you in the comments. Hopefully you're doing good. Andy, Ronald, Richard, John, Logan Daddy, Matthew, Big Al, Robert. Um, got all kinds of you guys piling in here now. So hopefully you guys have been doing good. AV8 Tour. Welcome to the channel, man. You've been going through the whole playlist on the channel, commenting on everything. I greatly appreciate that. A lot of good comments too. I can tell you've been watching the video, so greatly appreciate that. Man, oh man, you guys are coming out of the woodworks in here. Yeah, hopefully everybody's had a good summer. I'm trying to think the last time we went live. I think it was back the 1st of July or the last of June. Sparks Garage, Max. Hopefully you and Joshua are doing good. Can Joshua see? We got the can right back here, buddy. I don't know if he's on here, but there it is. There's a coming up here in about a week or so. You guys will hear the story behind this between Max, Andrew. How you doing, buddy? So hopefully everybody's doing good. Hopefully everybody's been enjoying the videos. Red Dog, what's up, man? Hopefully you're not getting too hot there in Texas. It's been crazy. So you gonna tell everybody what we've been up to?
Yeah.
What we've been up to?
Racing and working.
Racing and working. We've been doing more working or doing more racing?
Working.
Well, we got to work to pay for the racing, don't we?
Yeah.
All right. So we've been Lee in the Woods. Be seeing you here shortly, hopefully. Yeah. So, anyways, we've been Jeff. We kind of do a little bit of a sponsorship deal with a 410 Sprint car. We've hit some all-star races. We hit a World Outlaw race. We hit a high limits race. We've been to a couple of races with Jeff, haven't we?
Yeah.
Been kind of hit and miss results, but we had a whole lot of fun. And then we did a little go-kart racing ourselves last night, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Who won?
Me.
Oh, yeah. You learn how to talk the talk, ain't you? So, haul truck racing, yeah. So have you been driving the haul truck? SLC Farms, how you doing, buddy? I seen you were live earlier. I was on there for a little bit. You gonna tell them about the racing?
No. You can.
You can. You did pretty good last night. We had adults. We had two different classes. We had adults racing and the kid karts racing. And Grumpy Guys Garage. We did go to Knoxville to race, but it wasn't for the nationals. But I heard it was a pretty good time. We pitted pretty much right next to Kyle Larson at Kokomo, didn't we? And Kyle Larson went out there and won the nationals. So it looked like it was a pretty good race. We're going to go to Wilkesboro Speedway in North Carolina. CPS, we will be, where are we going to? We're going to Darlington.
Yeah.
We will be at Darlington Labor Day weekend. And then next year, we're going to go to a race again, and we might try to get to North Wilkesboro. I'd love to come check out that track now that's back going again. It's not going to be, obviously, they don't have any more races this year, but I don't know if next year is going to be a points race or the All-Star race, but we're going to try to get there. So, Matthew wants to know how the 210's been working. Man, the more I run the Hyundai 210, the more I really like it. It has turned out to just be a really good, reliable, perfect size machine for what we do. It's it's just been a good machine. Fuel consumption's good. The balance is good. I wish it had just a little bit more speed, but overall it's been a good deal. CPS Pro Services. Yeah, if we make it up there, we will definitely let you know. Hopefully we can get up there. So, but yeah, I have no complaints about the 210 at all. It's we just finished up a big lake job after you guys are seeing the retaining wall slide job finish up now. Whenever it gets done, we got a little bit of a road build job for a campground. Then we start in on a huge lake project, and the 210 gets run hard on that. So, Matthew, I got just over 500 hours on it now. Got a little over 500 hours on it, still going strong. From Brazil, Robert L. Lacour, you want to know if we still have the DL550? The decision has been made, but I don't want to let the cat out of the bag of for sure what's going on. So Joe Miller just commented. Let me get to the whole point of this live stream. So we were going to be at Utility Expo, which is the end of September. I think it's like the 25th through the 27th. Double check me on those dates. And the Hyundai guys, we're going to have an excavator competition. So you guys, I'm going to put a link here in the description. I'll paste it right now. It's also in the description of this video. I just put it in there. If you guys click that link, you can sign up. And we're going to get as many people registered as we can. On Tuesday of the show, we'll have qualifications. And I believe it's the top 20 qualifiers will compete against me on Wednesday for a pretty good prize. So if you guys are going to be at Utility Expo or want an excuse to come to Utility Expo, check that out. Go to the link I just posted there in the chat. The link's also in the description of this video. Utility Expo 2023, come to the Hyundai booth. And come to the Hyundai booth. The qualifications will be on Tuesday, and the actual competition will be on Wednesday. The way this thing is going to be set up is going to be a lot of fun. And 26th to the 28th, thank you, Brody. It's going to be a lot of fun. So if you guys are going to be in or around the area, you're going to be there, get registered, get signed up. Obviously, you'll get a chance to meet and hang out with me and a few others that are going to be there. And then they're going to set this thing up. They're going to video. They got a professional film crew in there. It's going to video this whole deal. And it's going to be awesome. So Leah, is it Martins from Australia? How you guys doing? Appreciate that a lot. Ron Peacock, let me guess, you're not inviting Let's Dig 18. If you guys watch all the stuff we do on the Volvo, it's actually posted on the Volvo YouTube channel. Chris and I have done a lot of competitions, and they are cleverly edited. I will put it that way. They are cleverly edited. We'll leave it at that. But Chris will be at the Utility Expo as well. I believe Matt from Diesel Creek, Clint from CNC Equipment, myself, and Chris, Let's Dig 18, will also be doing a meet and greet, but you guys are going to have to stay tuned for all the details to come out on that. It's not quite, it's official, but it's not quite official. So stay tuned for all that and see what's going on. So I seen somebody asked Sam88, what's going on with old Logger Wade? Have you seen Logger Wade?
No.
You ain't seen Logger Wade?
No.
Does he still live up the hill?
Yeah.
So he's still up there, huh?
I don't know.
You don't go check on the neighbor?
No. Don't go up there.
You don't go up there?
Nope.
You don't go up and check on Logger Wade?
No.
All right, so Logger Wade is still doing fine, guys. He has just been really big. He has just been really busy at the mill and kind of stepped away from YouTube a little bit, but they're doing good. Everything's going good. And he just hasn't been posting. I don't know. I talked to him a little bit the other day. He might get back to it eventually, but he's got other stuff. He's got other stuff going on outside of YouTube that's kind of taking up a whole lot of his time with taking over more responsibility at the mill. They're starting to buy some logs instead of trying to log all their logs and a lot of other stuff going on. But Wade's been doing good. Him and the family been doing good. They've been doing a little bit of traveling too, which they need to be doing. So they did have a little incident with the Den the other day. The Den is no more. It is no longer with us on Earth. It is gone. Mother Nature took it. We'll just leave it at that. But everybody's good. So Matthew wants to know how Mrs. They're Perfect is.
Good.
Mean.
No.
How come whenever the camera's not on, you talk like nonstop, and as soon as the camera comes on, you don't stop talking, or you don't talk at all? You gotta stop swinging. You're gonna drive everybody crazy.
Yeah.
So, Graham Young, yes, we have been able to arrange overseas postage. I actually got the same company that's doing Matt from Diesel Creeks. The same company that's doing Matt from Diesel Creeks merchandise is now doing ours, and we can't ship like everywhere, but we can pretty much ship a lot of places. We can pretty much ship a lot of places, and Australia is one of them. So head back to the website, shopdirtperfect1.com. We're working on getting some new designs. We're working on getting some new designs and some new t-shirts going on, but haven't quite got that far yet. But yeah, everything's up and going, and we've been trying to kind of do a soft start here, getting ready for Christmas. But hopefully you guys can get on there, check it out, shopdirtperfect1.com. Daniel, can we ship to Ireland? I am not 100% for sure, but if you go to the website, I think you can type in your address and it'll let you know, because we got it refigured. Like I said, I turned it over to the same guy that's doing Matt from Diesel Creeks. He's a big help, especially with all the international stuff. But I'm not exactly for sure how he's working, because what's so hard about international shipping is it gets it's so different where you're going. Some places are easy and everything. So, how's Jerry been doing? Jerry's been doing great. You're getting ready to see a whole lot of Jerry on the channel. He's going to be in a lot of videos. You even got to work with Jerry one day, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Took over Aaron's job as roller man. So, Red Dog just posted a link to the shopdirtperfect1.com. So get on there, check it out. Can I please shout out Camo from Australia? Enjoy your videos together. Hope I said that right. Australia. So it's summertime here. You know what it is in Australia?
Mm-hmm.
How'd you know that?
It's obvious.
It's not obvious. Did you actually pay attention in school or something?
No.
Everybody wants to know if you're back in school yet.
Yes.
You started kindergarten yesterday.
No, I did not.
He's in kindergarten. His first day of kindergarten.
I'm in 3rd grade.
You're not in 3rd grade.
Yes, I am.
Stopped at the Derby Market Friday. Man, sorry we missed you. We were actually working in town Friday. We might have taken Friday off to work on go-karts. Am I going to demo a case excavator? You run a 130, smooth, stable, and fast. Brody, I don't know for sure. We have the 1650 in our possession right now. We're actually liking that dozer quite a bit. Jerry's even ran it quite a bit, likes it quite a bit. The rumor is, I don't want to promise anything until it actually shows up, but the rumor is we might be getting a 750, which is a little more closer to the size of what I would possibly purchase. So I'm really curious to see what that's about. I have spent some time on a case excavator, but not a lot of time. I wouldn't mind getting more time in the seat, to be honest with you. But going back to you guys asking me about the Hyundai 210, I'll have to admit the Volvo 140, the more I ran it, the more I didn't care for it. And it's not a Volvo thing. It's that model, that 140, 160 just didn't fit me real well. Like you get into Chris's 200 series, they're whole different machines. The Volvos are just hard to beat. But that Hyundai is the exact opposite. The more I run it, the more I like it. I've had it for, going a year and a half now. I got about 500 hours on it. I've probably put all but maybe 100 hours. I'll probably put all but about 50 hours on it. Jerry's run it some, Aaron's run it some, Matt's run it some, but I put the majority of the hours on it. And it's going good. Robert, yeah, Clint's got a D4 with a cab. He's also got a 650 with a cab up there. Both really nice machines, and if I buy a used dozer, it will be from Clint. But I got some other stuff in the works that I need to see how it's going to play out first. Um, yes, Daniel, I have ran a B series Volvo excavator. My neighbor just up the road. You go back on the channel, you'll actually see it a few times. He's got a Volvo 140B. Uh, how much does it cost to come to the expo? Joseph, they have. If you go to their website right now, there's. I'm trying to think what video it is. If you go to the video that I posted of the new 1650M, there's a link in the description for free show tickets. I don't know if there's any available or not. If that don't work, if you go to their website, I think they're running a 30% off discount right now. I want to say it's a couple $100 to get in, but I don't quote me on that. Randy, I've had people. I've talked to all the tilt rotator guys. I have zero interest in one. For what we do, there's too many negatives and not enough positives. Now, if I was in a different business like Dirt Ninja, it'd be the other way around. There'd be more positives than there would be negatives. But for what we do, I have no interest in one. And I don't want to speak for Chris, but I think Chris is in the same boat with the type of work we do. It's type of work we do is not what those things are built for. Is what happened. John, stay tuned, buddy. There's still more videos coming. You'll see it'll be pretty clear. Pretty clear. So Matthew, the Volvo 200 that I demoed, I absolutely loved the way it operated. Those are comfortable machines to sit in. They're very smooth to run and operate. My only two complaints, and they ain't complaints, they'd be the two small negatives of the machine, is they don't quite have the breakout force and lifting power of some of their competitors, and the fuel consumption wasn't all that great on it. But I mean, I would own one in a heartbeat. The Volvo 200. Chad, do we ever do any of the farm shows? Yes. So I don't have any official meet and greets or anything set up, but me and Aaron will be at the Farm Progress Show in Decatur, Illinois this year, which is here in about 2 weeks. And then we will be at the National Farm Machinery Show in Louisville in February. So if you're going to be near one of those, stay tuned to my social media or look me up. We'll be up there walking around for sure. Brian, SLC Farms, what's up with the Hyundai skid loader? So we do have one of the few new Hyundai skid loaders in our possession. You've seen it, haven't you? Mm-hmm. It's real. It exists. Mm-hmm. We even used it on a few jobs. Mm-hmm. So we've only had it for about a week. I put about 17 hours on it. It's a 74 horse machine. There's a lot of things about it I really like, but before I give you guys an honest opinion about it, we need to run a little bit more. But it's pretty damn cool. Dustin Hensley, is that the Dustin Hensley I think it is? Is that Dustin Hensley from like Perry County, Dustin Hensley? It's got the podcast. So if you guys don't know, we have a second channel, A Few Points and Perfect, which is our podcast channel. Farmer Chris, Jason works a lot, myself. We kind of talk about different events and have different guests on. We usually try to get that fired back up around October. It's kind of hard with everybody's schedule, and Chris is usually in the middle of harvest season about that time. But we'll try to get something fired up about October somewhere that. SLC Farms, you've been spotting all the good stuff, haven't you? We do also have a new Demco side dump trailer in our possession for a demo. And we got two pretty cool videos coming on it. So Demco approached me about side dumps. I knew nothing about them. After a little bit of research, I figured out real quick that Demco was like the brand to have in the side dump world. And I thought, man, if you don't know nothing about them, this is a perfect opportunity to see if it would be useful for anything we do. And we have already used it on one job, and it was super handy. So, ODL, just I talked about Longer Wade previous. He's doing good. Just working at the mill a lot. Been busy. Kubota Hyundai. I'd take a Hyundai any day of the week. I don't know. Never say never, but the chances of me owning anything orange again are below 1%. It's why haven't you posted about it? Are you not allowed to post things on the equipment news? No, just it's coming, buddy. Matthew, yes. Stay tuned. There's going to be some news on that regarding Utility Equipment Expo that I can't quite let the cat out of the bag there, but stay tuned. Stay tuned. I'm not trying to hide stuff from you. Some things I just can't let go. Joy, are you keeping the DL550? The decision has been made, and that video will probably post next week. So you guys will know what the final decision is on the DL550 here in about a week. Brody, are you going to sell the 8500 and keep it to Lieutenant Dan does? Brody, I've sold the 8500 like almost a year ago. It's been gone for a while. I sold it before I even bought that white Mac I got now. So it's been gone for a good while. Man, we got a lot of people from Australia in here. We need to get to Australia. You want to take a plane ride to Australia? This is like the quietest you've ever been.
Ian?
This is what we have to do whenever we get inside. Just turn the camera on so you're quiet.
No.
Mike, do you want to drive a 49 Pete? I'll drive anything if you let me. If I bought the DL550, would I sell the 240 and the D4? That's a great question, Matthew. I think it depends on what my future workload looked like. If I was going to sell the 240, I'd have to get rubber tracks on the 550. I do know that much. And the 550 will push as much as the D4, but there's some situations where it's not quite as handy. Blue Line Land Works, what's up? Hopefully you guys are not burning up out there. Looks like it's an adventure as always in your part of the world. Oh, poor man behind the scenes. Are you taller than man behind the scenes yet?
No.
You close?
Yeah. He's short.
DL550 is a beast, Roger. Yeah, it is. Yeah, Graham, we're gonna get to Australia at some point. Can the 304 those concrete blocks in the slide project? No, the 304 will not lift those blocks. Those blocks they vary. If they're green, about 4,200 pounds. If they're good and dry, they're under 4. But the 304, it'll lift a 4-footer, but it will not lift the 6-footers. Yeah, Sparky's Garage. I'm hoping we get Lieutenant Dan going this winter. I'm not even going to promise it because the last couple of years I promised we were going to get it in there and we end up with other projects.
What would I be
Brian, I was working, man. Some of us have real jobs, unfortunately. Blue Line Land Works, it's been busy, man. On big jobs, we've always got time in the schedule for smaller stuff, but on big jobs, Merle HX85, lift those blocks. Yeah, we've actually got videos on the channel of the 85 setting those blocks. It actually handled them pretty damn well. Duramax driven, that'll never happen. I hate to bust your bubble, but they can't control what I say, so they won't send me anything. That's one thing nice about all the other companies you see on my channel. They let me speak freely about the equipment, about what I like and don't like. And that company wants to control what I say and punish me if I don't say something they want me to say. And for that reason, I'll probably never buy anything from that company new. So the only way you'll see a 335 on this channel is if somebody else I know gets one and I get a chance to go demo it. Just being honest with you. It is the Dustin from Perry County. Dustin wants to know how the go-kart racing went.
Good.
Went good, didn't it? We had a good time, man. You need to come up sometime. So, any demos from Volvo coming up? I'm hoping, I don't know for sure, but I'm hoping at some point I would actually like to demo. I don't have no interest in buying, but I'd like to demo the 230, the big electric machine, just to I'd just like to give it a try and see what it's all about, see how it operates, see what's going down. Yeah, Duramax driven. I hate it too. They're not the only one that's like that, but I don't want to get too far off in the weeds. And I understand why they do what they do, but I can't do what I do with their handcuffs on. So it's not a good justice to you guys if I got to just read a cue card. I might as well be an actor at that point. That don't make any sense. So, Old Yeller, I got zero use for a machine of that size. I actually got a video coming out kind of covering why, even though that may be faster, that don't mean it's more profitable for what we do. MCF Welding, man, how you been? Somebody asked me, I might have been Matthew, if I'd buy a Hyundai 235. If I ever trade in the 210, that's probably the size I would look serious at. The one thing I really like about my 210 is you can run that thing as hard as you can run it, and we're burning about 3 gallons per hour. Roger 30, thank you very much. And yeah, I do know the outcome of that. I may have had a part in that. But I don't want to spoil it for him. So you guys are just going to have to stay tuned and see what's going on. But I think you might be surprised what he bought and what his opinion is of it. So we'll have to see that going. Bill, how's the big case those are doing? Man, that thing's actually been a pleasant surprise. I've enjoyed running that much more than I thought I would, to be honest with you. It's a nice dozer. I don't know how else to put it around. It's just a nice dozer. It's just Jerry's ran it. We put about 100 hours on it since we had it, and Jerry's probably put half the hours on it, and he's even liked it. So that says a lot right there. So John says hello from down under. You know what that means?
No.
You don't know what that means? You know what season it is in Australia, but you don't know what Australia means down under? No, you do.
No, I don't.
Brody, yes, 235. I can haul the same I am now. It'd basically be the same permit I get anyways. I can go all the way up to about 117 to 119,000, depending on what's going on. Cowboy Car Christian, what's up, buddy? How you been? Red Dog says you need to smile. You need to tell Red Dog we used his gas can this weekend. So we kept your go-kart full.
It's my gas.
I know. He reminds Red Dog. He reminds
gas.
me every time we put gas in that you bought it for him and not me.
Yeah, but you pay for the gas.
Yeah, but I pay for the gas. That sounds about
That's
right.
fine.
So, but the 1650 compared to a D9, it is way smaller. The 1650 is actually smaller than the 850J. The 1650 on paper is actually the exact same size as the 850B. So it's considered. I don't want to say it's considerably smaller than the 850J, but it's. We actually got some video of them running side by side pretty quick. It's yeah. You guys will kind of see the comparison between them. How's the karting going for the 4? Not sure I follow you there, MFC Welding. I'm sure this is something. Go-karting going for Gunner this year. We just raced our first race this weekend. He was too fast. We had to start him like a half lap behind everybody and let him chase him down.
And I still won.
Well, you made a couple of last lap slide jobs, but yeah, you got.
That one last lap, I did not think I was making.
Yeah, I know you pulled it off though somehow. That was what they call a Hail Mary move right there. You slid him so fast, and you scared him to death.
Yeah, I know.
So, but yeah. Joy, we did use the Fecon head on the 550. I never was able to get some videos with it because of a few different issues. John up at Upstate Brush Control's got a 620. He's going to put his head on. I'm hoping to get over there and get some video of that whenever me and him go to Darlington. So, Hercules Studios wants to know if you're going to follow in my footsteps and become an equipment operator. Probably. So if you guys didn't miss it, just to recap real quick, if you're going to be at Utility Expo, Hyundai is putting on an awesome event. They're going to have an excavator operator challenge. So you guys can sign up to compete against me. Qualifications are going to be on the Tuesday. The actual competition will be on Wednesday. They're going to have a professional film crew, not me, a professional film crew in their video on this thing. The way they got this thing structured, it's going to be a lot of fun, and there's going to be it's going to be fun. So if you guys want to be part of this, click on that link I just posted in the chat, or check out the link that's in the description of this video, or go to any Hyundai stuff, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So get signed up. Let's have fun, compete. Hopefully you guys, I'm not unbeatable. There's somebody out there that can beat me. There's a lot of good operators out there. TriStar Digging, what's up? Mike Rowland, yes, Gunner and I are going to Darlington. We'll be in Darlington for the Xfinity race, and we'll be in Darlington for the Cup race. We will not be there for the truck race. We'll get into town sometime Saturday morning. TriStar Digging, yeah, man, I'm looking forward to meeting you. You guys got an awesome little channel going on there too, so hopefully we can sign up there. Yeah, if you guys haven't been to the Utility Expo, I almost enjoy it more than Con Expo because it's just a scaled down version. All the same people there, a lot of the same stuff's there, but it's just a lot. There's a lot less people because it is a smaller show, so you got a lot more time to interact and talk with people and do different things. Is there a video of the slide? I'm not sure I follow you there, Robert. Cowboy, we'll catch you later, man. Enjoy your dinner. But yeah, if you guys are going to be anywhere close, or if you want to come check out an awesome trade show, come to Utility Expo. I'm sorry. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of good time. I've been going to it for years, and enjoy it every time I go, for sure. And if you're going to be there, get signed up for this competition. Come over and have some fun with us. It's going to be a good time. We're also going to be doing a meet and greet. I can't quite let the details out on that for sure. You know who that is right there, Gunner?
Mimi.
It's Mimi. Yeah, you better tell Mimi hi. Come over to Utility Expo. We're going to see. This is a good chance. We're going to. Any trips planned to the Northeast? Not right now, but that don't mean we won't get up there. So, Gunner, who's your favorite race car driver? Kyle Larson. You got a second favorite?
Can it be any of the?
Yeah. Jeff. Too good. Clip. Yeah, this will be my first trip to Darlington. Me and Gunner try to usually go to one race a year. Last year we went to Nashville. Nashville is only about 2.5 hours from us. We were going to go to St. Louis, but that didn't work out. I forgot what was going on that weekend. Wilford Meeks, yeah, I did. Walt K, thank you very much. So this will be my first trip to Darlington. I've been wanting to go to Darlington for a while. And will Farmer Chris be at the Farm Progress Show? David Fisher. Yes, that's who I am going with. I am going with Farmer Chris. So Chris is not going with me. I'm going with Chris. So yeah, he'll be there for sure. So we'll be there for 2 days. I can't remember. I think it's a Tuesday and Wednesday. Tuesday and Wednesday for sure. So Ray Evans, 15 miles from Darlington. We will be in your neck of the woods here shortly. Martinsville's on the list. We've been to Bristol. I didn't realize you were that close to the track there, SLC Farms. What? I guess you'd be 2 hours to the west of it, though. You'd be a little farther, wouldn't you? Matthew wants to know if you used the water slide this year.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's been fired up and running strong. So, Clifton, if we get time, we will definitely stop there. I can't remember the small town. We're staying in a small town. It's like 20 minutes northwest of Darlington. I think is where we got a hotel. Robert, I've been to Lowe's Motor Speedway, which I guess is Charlotte Motor Speedway. But I've never been there to see a race. We've just been to the Speedway a few times. Justin, we've been to Talladega a few times. It's I just even watch super speedway racing on TV because you can see a little better what's going on. But it's a lot of fun. So, will I ever replace the wheel loader? As long as it keeps running, I don't. If anything ever happens to it, I'll probably buy a backhoe to replace it. But it keeps going, so we're just gonna let it keep going anyway. No need to
stop now.
No need to stop now. So, how's Gunner's dozer project coming? So we got it running and we put it in the shed, ain't we?
Yeah.
We need to. Matt from Diesel Creek's coming to visit here in a little bit, and I got a feeling he's going to force us to get it out of there. So
it's mine.
Have you ever been to the UK? If not, when or if when? I have not. I actually got a stepbrother that lives in the UK now. We have not been over there to visit him. I've been to Germany and Australia, but not in that part. So, what's your next equipment purchase? Next equipment purchase is probably going to be something to upgrade the D4, most likely. But I got some other things. In the works that may interrupt that. So we'll see what goes. So George, I'm assuming you guys live in Charlotte, obviously. I had a cousin who lived in Charlotte for a while. Like I said, I've been to the track a few times, just never actually watched a race there. But the last couple of years, that's been some of the best racing around. Was at Charlotte, so been a pretty good time. Well, Gunnar, we're gonna have to let everybody go because you need to get ready for school and bed tomorrow, and I gotta get stuff ready for work itself. So, let everybody replace an excavator to relieve the 120. I don't know. It's not high on the list. I'll say that much. SLC Farms. I think I'm going to do the same thing with the D4 as what I did with the 850. I'm going to keep the old one just to have a spare and another one around, and get a nicer newer one when we run on a more regular basis. I believe is kind of the thought process. Kevin, yep, we've been teaching. Gunner's been running the skid steer some, been driving Bubba Dump some. Got the tractors down pat. Dustin Hensley, the 120 is not for sale, bud. That's my baby. So, all right, guys, we're going to wrap this one up. We just want to jump on here real quick. Remember, Utility Equipment Expo. I'll post that link one more time. You guys are going to be there. You want to compete against me. It's going to be a great time. Get signed up. Get registered. If not, Keep Tuesday morning open. We're going to be doing some meet and greet stuff and a few other things. Stay tuned. That stuff will be posting here soon. Joshua, appreciate that. Max, yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on, man. The videos of the slide job are posting now. We got a campground rework job coming up, and then we got some awesome videos of building a big lake coming up, which is going to be pretty good on cool. So, you gonna tell everybody good night? Man of many words. Tell them bye.
Bye.
All right, see you guys.